Hello fellow sim racers, my name is Jardier, and in this video I'm going to be looking at Rennsport full release of the game version 1.0, and I'm going to be trying to be as honest as possible. Most of the time I'm a very positive person, I'm trying to find positives everywhere, but today I actually want to start the video with a negative, something that actually pisses me off, and something that actually is putting me off a lot, and it's the store of the Rennsport. Let me just show you what I think. So, in the store, currently, you can buy liveries. If you look at the stuff, I'm gonna be just like, what the hell is this? I don't know what the game is playing on, but you have liveries, you have like the own livery, and then you want to buy livery like this. This livery is literally 2 seconds in Photoshop, and you have to pay 400 credits for it. Like, this is like weird, in my opinion. Then, if you check some other cars, let's see if there's some nicer liveries. This 200 credits, 600 credits for this. Like, I think you get my point, guys, by now, right? This 600 is the price. 600 for this, 400, and so on. Is there any nice livery? This is 200. Well, I'm gonna be honest. My Photoshop skill is not that great, but I would say these liveries are absolute lazy. Is horrible liveries, honestly. Like, I'm sorry, but it looks horrible. And I would even how dare you even ask money for something like that? Like, honestly, like, I think it's horrible. And the thing that pisses me most is, like, let's say Porsche. I want to drive Porsche. Let's say I like this livery. It is 600 credits. There is this livery. Let's say I like this. I like purple coral. Let's say I like this livery. 600 credits. Right. Let's go to the store. Buy currency. Oh, what are the odds? The cheapest option is to buy 500 credits, so which is not enough, which is 5 euros, or buy 1100, or like 1000 plus 100 bonus, which is $10, which is also not enough. So basically, if I want to buy those two liveries I liked, that's, 1200 points, this is not enough. And if I want to buy one, this is also not enough. So this is the classic. This pisses me off. First of all, why I can't buy exact amount, right? Why I cannot buy, I don't know if it's possible, I don't see it anywhere, but why I cannot buy the 200, let's say the livery I liked was 200 credits, why I can't buy 200 credits? Why I have to buy the pack, you know? Which is obviously completely designed to be useless. Because I have to spend more money than I want. So instead of me buying, let's say 5.5 euro livery, I have to spend 10 euro. And if I want to buy the livery I told Drews to liveries, I have to go even more. So like, this is the classic store in some of the games. You can notice there are games who are not doing this with microtransactions, and then there are games with microtransactions who are trying to rip off the player as much as possible, and this is exactly the perfect example. And this pisses me off so much. Who the hell does this, and why the hell? And also, I would be maybe okay with this if deliveries were actually good. Deliveries are shit, you know? And also, like, the thing, what? 15 euro pack, 170 bonus. Why 170, by the way? It's a very specific number. I guess I know the reason, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Most popular? Most popular by who? Who? The game hasn't released properly. The game releases like tomorrow or stuff like that, 13th of November. Who is it popular from? And, well, nevertheless, guys, okay, this really triggered me right at the beginning. I think this is so horrible, in my opinion. You know, like, I really don't like this. For example, race room, you can buy some liveries in a race room for cars, but first of all, they are cheap, and you can buy just the livery, you know, for exact amount of the money. and they are doing it. They did it 10 years ago already, so it's like completely different, and deliveries are good, you know, real deliveries and such. Like, pff, man, I can't imagine like paying like 400 credits for this. So I have to buy 500 credits, obviously, which is €5. This is €5 to you guys. Terrible. Terrible. Well, nevertheless, guys, sorry. This really, like, this triggered me right at the beginning. Like, this really triggered me right at the beginning. But there we are in the game itself, and we can look more into it. Because I could probably end my video here or stuff like that and be like, oh man, this is shit, you know, but I saw, for example, Oli was very mad at this. I completely agree with him, but I just want to, like, I want to play the game, I want to try the game, because maybe the store is just like, well, I don't know. But I want to also try the game because maybe something is going to be good. Maybe the driving will be good and maybe I will be happy, but like the store for me is like this, you know, that's like... You know what pisses me the most, guys? I'm sorry if this is long. I'm talking too long, guys. This might be a very long video. You know what pisses me the most? Rennsport, for the last 2 or 3 years, is having an esport competition for only few teams in esport that are not even sim racing related, right? Like FaZe, you know, and stuff like that. And they are racing for $1 million, $500,000, $500,000, like $300,000. So let's say in the last 2 years, there's an esport competition in the game that's not released yet for only specific certain teams. You know, that some of them doesn't even have to do anything with sim racing, right? There are obviously some amazing teams, like Team Redline, you know, and such. But also there are some teams who never done sim racing, but they're still there in that esport competition, nonetheless, for insane amount of money. You know what's crazy to me? How can you have let's say $2 million in the last 2-3 years in an esport competition in a game that hasn't released yet, but... You want me to pay €5 for shit livery? So, in the main menu, we have a single player, quick play, and multiplayer. That's like in every other game, like the multiplayer, normal multiplayer driving, quick play, you just jump short into the online race. Automatically, basically, that's just happening right now. And a single player, just drive on the track itself. Then you have the My Rennsport thing, which is like your whole profile. I really like this, to be fair. I must say, this is like your achievements, replays, race history, leaderboards, account, like the safety rating, like all this stuff. I think this is very nice, to be fair. I must say the menu, I must say the menu in the Rennsport looks pretty good. Like, simple as it is. But I like these the My Rennsport, like this thing looks pretty cool, you know, I would say. Then you have the garage, your car collection, all the cars basically that you have in the game. I'm having currently standard edition of the game, but I have a feeling because like a year ago, the game was free, but you could buy a pack. And I remember I played the game like a year ago, and I did a stream, and we bought like some pack. So I don't know if it comes together or stuff like that, but nevertheless, like I don't know if it like combines or something. I have no idea, to be fair, guys, because I had the game. Well, I played it for free, and then I spent money to buy Nordschleife and some pack, and now we are here. So I don't know how it actually works, but yeah, you have a couple of cars. I'm definitely looking forward to try TCR. There's a Praga, hypercars, BMWs, GT3s, and so on. I want to be a little bit critical here, guys. We have already seen most of these cars already years ago, and I'm very, very surprised there is no more. Like, for example, from the hypercar, we only have 2 cars. Then BMW M2, TCR, I think it's 2 cars as well. 2 cars as well. GT3, this doesn't work, by the way, this button, or... Okay, never mind, this button doesn't work. But, and GT3, you have obviously the cars they were driving in the esport. But I'm very surprised there's no more cars. Like, the car list, I'm very disappointed with the car list. Because considering how many cars already were in a game, like a couple of years ago, I'm very disappointed in this. There's not enough cars. You know, like, not enough cars, in my opinion. Nevertheless, you have your cars, the liveries, the stickers, and stuff like that. Like, very simple thing to use. Very basic in a way. I must say the menu is not bad, but it's very basic, but it's alright. The nice way of the single player here is that you can choose the quick session time trial or championship. And if I go, let's say, quick session, I can create my own session with even like damage and everything and multi-class. And also I can create, like, edit the grid, how many drivers there's gonna be, how many allowed cars, you know, so I can basically make like an AI multi-class race. And I can make also my custom balance of the performance, which they have the Rennsport competition balance. I think that's from the ESL. But then I can also make like extra whatever I want. So this is actually a nice feature, I must say, for single player drivers. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. If this works in the multiplayer as well, I think this is very good implementation into the game. I don't know why, guys, but this button misbehaves quite a lot here. I don't know why. Nevertheless, we have, if I calculate correctly, there is 12 tracks in the game. Again, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a little bit disappointment because not all of the tracks are real. Like, I would say 2-3 tracks are like custom-made tracks, basically, which is quite disappointing, to be fair. That there's like, let's say, 9 tracks that are actual like real tracks. Again, like, considering how the whole game was already a couple of years ago versus now, from like early access to full release, I think having 12 tracks is not enough to me. Like, let's say 9 tracks as well, because like the custom tracks, you can have unlimited, right? But yeah, to be fair, my favorite track is the Orchard Road. That's a really funny street track, guys. I really wish to have this track in any other game, because this track is amazing, by the way. Amazing track. We're gonna probably drive it later in the video for 1 lap only, because I did online race on that track like a year ago for a stream we had on my YouTube channel. But yeah, otherwise you have Fuji, you have Jeddah. I think it's pretty cool to have Jeddah. Like, I think it's the actually first game, apart of Assetto 1, to have Jeddah. Then you have a Monza, Spa. I think this is a custom track. Hockenheim, really awesome to have Hockenheim. Not many games have it. Nürburgring, you have the figure of 8. Why not, I guess. Daytona, really cool. And then there's the Founders track. It's the Race Room logo track. And Atlanta. And obviously Nürburgring, I think, comes with the Nordschleife as well. And you need to have a Nordschleife pack for it. You have to buy it. The thing I have a problem here, I need to Google or need to check, guys, because as said, I don't know how it actually works. I might be a little bit lost here. This is my wrong knowledge for this video. But I bought this a year ago when the game was free. But I'm probably missing something, how to have it. So I don't have the Nordschleife. I remember the Nordschleife was quite nice, but I don't have it. Because I bought it a year ago and I had it in a game a year ago, but not right now. So I will have to do some Google, but yeah, we'll see. We are on the track. I picked Jeddah with McLaren GT3. I have not driven Jeddah much. I think I've done in AC1 one race in a mod. So yeah, let's go on the track, guys, and try it first time. What the fuck is this view? Right, I'm trying to set it up the way I like it. Guys, if you find this solution, please let me know. I can't figure it out. I literally can't figure it out. I have everything to 0. And I'm still moving. I must say, visually, right from the pits, it looks nice. I must say the dashboard on the McLaren looks very nice. Like, very nice, the dashboard. Looks very, very cool. Let's see how the sound and everything is gonna be. I don't know the ABS DC settings. I'm just gonna drive on a default right now. Maybe you can adjust while driving, but we'll see, we'll see. Terrible sound. Horrible McLaren sound. Horrible. Right. Jeddah looking good. The car sound is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's no sound, basically. The car doesn't sound anything like McLaren. Right, nevertheless, force feedback, I would say, is okay from the first impression. The physics is weird. The track looks good. It feels very well, not a sim, arcadey basically. I don't want to say arcadey, this is like more in between. I must say the track looking good, right? Like, I mean, like, I can drive it. I don't remember the layout though. But the physics is very, okay, go back to the force feedback. It feels like the force feedback doesn't align very well with the physics for me, because the car is like, well, weird, but I mean, it's drivable. It's drivable, but nothing extra. I can feel the curves a little bit. I can feel some bumps, but nothing mind-blowing, I would say. You know, the sound is horrible. I'm blown away how bad the sound is. I need to check the settings if I didn't do something wrong. No, I didn't. Oh, hit the wall there. It's like the physics feels like the car is not connected to the track. It feels, if I could give like a feedback on it, it feels like the car is floating on the track. That's how the force feedback feels as well to me. I will try to tweak the settings a bit, but I don't feel the force feedback is connected to the car, connected to the road. That's how it feels to me. Like, there's nothing connected properly. I mean, I can drive, as you can see, it's drivable, but I would definitely not call this a sim. Like, this is not a sim to me. This doesn't belong to iRacing, ACC, AC1, LMU Air Factor lineup. It's drivable, but it's just like, as you can see, I can drive nicely, yes, but it really like feels there is something not connected. Like the car, track, and the force feedback feels like I'm driving here, but not in the car, but here, like driving a truck or something, like disconnected from what I'm actually doing, you know. So yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I tried some tweaking with the force feedback and it didn't help me much, but how the force feedback feels to me and connected with the physics with this game is there's a huge difference when you play, for example, iRacing, I don't know, AC1, ACC, LMU. The force feedback feels the certain way with the car really like being driving on the road. But then when you have a game, for example, like Forza, and you drive it on a wheel, you are floating on, like, it just feels like the car is here, but your feedback is here. It's like, it's just like floating, you know, the car is floating. That's how I feel with the Rennsport currently. It feels like I'm floating, I'm not actually driving. By the way how the multiplayer is done is quite nice. You have the whole calendar actually of the month and the races you can sign up to. I think this is a very actually nice way of doing the multiplayer. I don't know why all the views in the game are like default, like, for me at least, like this. Like everything's like super zoom in. The Porsche doesn't sound like Porsche hybrid at all. When you compare this to Le Mans Ultimate, this is such a bad sound. But guys, this track is wicked. Like, if for any reason you're having Rennsport, please try this track. It's so good. It's such a good track. It's literally like one of the best tracks for that. I wish to play this track all the time, but not in Rennsport. It's very dark. Something not working on the track, shows me going the wrong direction. This track is awesome. I must say, the best thing about this whole thing is this track. Rest is average. You know, this car is drivable. It's not bad to drive, but it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel the way. I don't think the hybrid and everything works as well, because there's nothing happening in the speed. and there's no energy, nothing like that, as far as I see on the MFD. But I might be wrong, of course. Sound is horrible, again, unfortunately. The physics is very average. Better than the McLaren I've driven, though. But it doesn't, I don't think the car... What? Really? No, man, why? Why? Fucking bro steer, man! You kidding me? I must say, guys, this is difficult. I'm trying to find, like, positives, things I like, things that are good, but it's difficult. It's very difficult. I don't like this at all. I'm sorry, I don't like this at all. I'm trying online race. Everyone except me is on a console. So I really wonder, guys, I'm reviewing or checking this game on a PC. Maybe on a console is good. Maybe this game is good for console. Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments, guys. How is the game for you on a console? Because maybe it's really good on console, you know, but on a PC is really like, it's extremely below average. One thing I forgot to say, FPS wise, I'm playing on high details with DLSS on balance, with turn off motion blur. I must say the game runs very well for me. I'm on an online race right now, or in an online street practice. I have a lot of FPS. So a very, very smooth experience. Very smooth experience, I must say. Very surprised, because when I tried Rennsport first time, couple of like 2 years ago, the FPS was big issue. So I must say the performance they really nailed, you know, compared to the past. No, I validated. This drives weird, right, guys? Let's go! Standing start. Green, green, green! Car needs repairs, damn it! What's wrong with the mirror, by the way? I just realized. You guys can't see it, unfortunately, from this view. Oh, you can see the virtual mirror, but the other mirror is even worse. Oh no, he crashed! Oh, let me go! No! Last thing I want to try is AI race. I just realized you can put only 12 cars on a track. I want to try a little AI race. Green, 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 and Daytona. I can't, guys. I think I'm too nice to make a review or video for this game currently, guys, because if you watch my streams and such, I always try to find positives in things, but today it's been very difficult so far. Right, let's talk about it. Positives. I think the menu is okay. The graphics of the game is not bad. I would say the graphics is actually pretty nice, like in a night race and such. The lighting and so on, because it's on an Unreal Engine. It looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with the performance, because compared to what I played a year ago, the performance is much better. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And if I can talk honestly, guys, as I want to talk honestly, I might be an asshole in this video, guys. I said, like, I always try to find positive things, but I think in this video I just have to be an asshole, you know? And I have to tell the truth as it is, obviously, but I want to tell my viewers, you know, the truth as I see it. But you probably already noticed in this video, I think this is garbage. Physics, force feedback, horrible. Sound, horrible. Store, scam, almost. You know, no, not scam, but horrible shit, you know? And I cannot tell you if you want to buy this game or not. Hopefully it's better on console than on PC. I don't know. Like, yeah, I obviously cannot tell you guys buy it or not buy it. I cannot tell you that for logical reasons. But there's nothing I properly like. I will not play this. I will literally uninstall it right away. And I think everything is like, you know how it, if I could describe this whole game with one word, I would say lazy. Because that's how the game feels to me. Everything about this feels lazy. AI seems terrible. Physics is, I don't even know what physics is, because every car is also a little bit different. Like GT3 versus Prototype and so on is like a different almost game. Force feedback I didn't like at all. It's because like the force feedback is good, but you can't even tell if it's good because of the physics is shit, you know? Well, there's literally, if I can say at least something I like, is probably the graphics, which is like, because it's Unreal Engine, logically it looks good, and the lighting and such, but that's it. I don't like anything about it. Like, guys, I actually hate it. I think it's garbage. I think it's lazy made thing, and I don't understand how they could have spent millions of dollars on esport in this game, and actually feel bad for the esport drivers playing this, because I'm sorry, guys, for negative video. I'm very sorry for negative video, guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I really, guys, always in my life, I try to find something to grab on that's positive and that gives me passion. Oh yeah, I like the track, the city track. That Orchard track is really fun. It's very dark, but because of the shadows. But that is really cool track. But otherwise, guys, I cannot tell you to buy this or not. But I hope maybe on a console it's a little bit better experience. But I think it's horrible. Honestly, guys, I think it's horrible. Not many. The tracks look nice. The graphics is great. Sound, physics, feedback, everything together. Everything is horrible. I don't like it at all, guys. And I think the AI is so bad as well. I don't think you can even enjoy the game single player, guys. So this is my review, guys, of Rennsport full release game. I'm very sorry if I come out disappointing. I just wanna be honest. You know, I just wanna be honest. I am extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. There's nothing I like. Nothing I like. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video.